The dam appears to be breaking on mask mandates. Rules are ending left and right in places that had been aggressive in applying them and aggressive in defending them. Governors in liberal-leaning states rolling back restrictions as the White House and the CDC now face pressure to update federal mask guidance. New York, the nation's original COVID epicenter, just shifted its strict indoor mask mandate. It's gone, effective tomorrow. Officials in New York City say they're still going to recommend masks be worn indoors. But Governor Kathy Hochul says her state has made tremendous progress in getting COVID under control.
Numbers are coming down, and it is time to adapt. I suspect we're going to see many, many people still wearing their masks. We are not saying it's over.
Well, now the focus shifts to schools. Governor Hochul says students and teachers across New York must still mask up in the classrooms, at least until next month. The decision at odds with other states in the Northeast. Today, Massachusetts said it will drop its mask mandate for schools at the end of the month. Connecticut planning to do the same. New Jersey dropping the rule next month. Only 8 states have yet to announce official end dates for mask requirements in schools. That's according to data from Education Week. Many Republican-led states scrapped their mask rules months ago. The CDC director says her agency is working on new mask guidelines for states, but she insists now is not the time to lift the mandates.
We are working on that guidance. We are working on, following the trends for the moment. Our hospitalizations are still high. Our death rates are still high. So as we work towards that and as we are encouraged by the current trends, we are not there yet.
You wonder if they'll ever get it all together. Right now, more than 96,000 Americans are in hospitals sick with COVID. That's data from HHS. Hospitalizations remain high, but they've dropped sharply since the peak 3 weeks ago. And Johns Hopkins reports we're averaging more than 2,400 deaths in America every day. Governors justifying the ending of mask rules by citing models that show all the key metrics will decline in the coming weeks. Not that they have now. On our top story tonight, here's CNBC's Perry Russell.
Indoor mask mandates continue to drop.
We are lifting Rhode Island's statewide mask or proof of vaccination protocol.
In Illinois,
it's the end of the statewide mask mandate.
It's a mixed decision. Masks come off inside at the end of the month, but not in schools.
We have kids going to school for 6 to 8 hours, 5 days a week, week after week after week. That's very different than someone going to a bar.
Today, Massachusetts joined the list in making masks optional in the classroom, defying CDC Director Rochelle Walensky.
She's applying what I would describe as a national standard, but within that 50 states, you have a lot of states that are in different places.
A new poll reveals a political divide in supporting local mask mandates. 88% of Democrats support them, 40% of Republicans. But in Virginia, Democratic state leaders are now joining Republicans in a bill to end the mandate in schools. One Democrat is quoted saying, "This train is leaving the station." The head of the second largest teachers union is asking the CDC for help.
I hope that the CDC actually does its job. It is still the gold standard and weighs in here so that we have a standard by which we can judge.
The White House is now facing questions of whether they risk looking out of touch if the CDC does not update guidelines.
From the federal government, what our responsibility to do is to abide by what the president committed to on the campaign, which is to listen to scientists, listen to data. That doesn't move at the speed of politics, it moves at the speed of data.
Even though the mandates are being dropped, that does not mean we are done with masks as a whole. In Illinois, the governor is asking people to carry a mask with them where they go because you still have to wear one on the bus and on the subway. That still falls under those federal guidelines.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.